Good morning, Juliette.
Good morning, Juliette.
Bonjour, Juliette.
Bonjour, Stéphane. Ça va?
Ça va bien.
It's another Friday, and it's good to see you back because last week it was Wahani who did the sports segment. But what do you have today for us in sports?
Well, a lot has been happening in the world of sports, and we start off in DR Congo, where the government has asked the country's football association to suspend league competition until further notice. So the move is seen as effort to curb potential violence as President Joseph Kabila's mandate comes to an end next week. So Kabila is required by the country's constitution to step down on December 19, but he has said he plans to stay on until at least April 2018. So his opponents accuse him of playing a waiting game to clinch on to power. He has denied the claims, and we still stay with the subject. And Exiled TP Mazembe owner Moise Katumbi has spoken against the government's order, suggesting it is in bad taste. He says, and I quote, "Football is the only thing that keeps people entertained and makes them forget about Kabila's dictatorship and the poverty in Congo. You cannot indefinitely suspend the league when our national team is participating in the African Cup of Nations next month. How are the local players going to prepare?"
Well, I think that's a good question there. How are they going to prepare?
Yeah. Juliette, vous nous parlez aussi, je crois, du Real Madrid.
Juliette, you're also talking about the club World Cup Madrid in the finals, and finally they never stop winning.
I mean, clearly you could see that Zinedine Zidane is doing something right with Real Madrid, and like you said, you're absolutely right. Karim Benzema and Cristiano Ronaldo fired Real Madrid to the FIFA Club World Cup final with a 2-0 victory over Club America in Yokohama. So Benzema's 9th goal of the season set the European champions on their way before Cristiano Ronaldo sealed the win in good time. So the Spanish Giants will now face surprise finalists and local favorite Kishama Antlers in Sunday's final. And they also extended their unbeaten run to 36 games. And guys, something that is very interesting, you should know, this year's Club World Cup is the first tournament to use the video assistant referees. And a pitch side monitor is available to referees to review decisions that goes on in the game. So very interesting there. But the Club World Cup features champions, that is a champion club sides from each of the FIFA's 6 continental confederations.
Well, Juliet, there seems to be a lot happening in the Democratic Republic of Congo. What else is happening?
Well, just like we mentioned, a lot is happening, and in the coming weeks we'll hear more about DRC. But now let's talk about boxing. Just to do some boxing news, and a British-born Nigerian boxer, Anthony Joshua, is looking forward to writing his name in the history books at Wembley Stadium on April 29, 2017. So Joshua last weekend knocked out Eric Molina and announced that he was ready to take on ex-heavyweight king Vladimir Klitschko. So Joseph's fight against Vladimir Klitschko could match the all-time British attendance record, and the record of 90,000 was set by light heavyweight Len Heavy and Jock McVoy at White City Stadium in 1939. So Joshua has 18 knockouts from as many fights since 2013, while Klitschko has won 64 with 53 knockouts and 4 defeats. So Klitschko is renowned for fighting in big arenas. For Joshua, beating Vladimir Klitschko could raise his status of that of a legend. And let's hear from the 2 boxers.
Knockout is the cherry on top. But to win, whichever way, I think is very possible. And this is a fight that can change from champion to legend overnight, right? It's a fight that will get the masses out and draw massive attention. That's the type of fight that can change the way people view you in your industry. So as I said, right now I'm IBF heavyweight champion of the world, but now it's about beating the right people to go down in history. But it's not doing it once. It's doing it over and over again. So this is just the start of that legendary campaign.
We're so even in this fight. I would say it's a 50-50. Our size, our strength, whatever the youth and age, as I said, it's just a number, could go any direction. So we have a competitive fight with two athletes involved that having pretty much the same qualities, both Olympic champions. Both, one was a champion for a long time, another one is a champion. So I think on different levels, it's a very special event. And I don't know when next time such fight could happen.
Well,
Ça s'annonce très sérieux.
Yeah,
A lot is at stake there, and then with the Nigerian also involved.
Yeah, we wish him all the best. But thank you very much, Juliet.
Merci,
and
Juliet.
Hope to see you next week again. But it's not going to be us.